welcome back everyone to another episode of Farming Sim. Oh, cool, that went live, no problem. Alright, now time to update my chat window, because apparently it has a lot of fun trying to do it. Alright, that is off. That is on. Weird fucking mating squirrel is on. It just magically freaking worked today. That's just totally weird. Totally weird. So yeah, we're blissfully back, and yeah, we did make plans on last Wednesday, and we are going to stick to them. Those are 557. We don't have that much oil. But we are. I'll also start this up. We found a means to make some extra cash, and by that I mean we need to do a little swathing in the old yard. We have a pretty good field of quasi grass here that I am going to cut up and bale and hauls the bales in for extra cash. I think that might be a good means to make a couple extra quick bucks, so we can buy potentially a tractor and a grain cart. That is the mission. Oh look, contract 82 and contract 30 are 96 and 97%. They have been since you guys probably, as long as you guys remember. How did I park my oh, there it is. Remember where I parked the swather. Alright. Nope, we definitely want that down. We want to turn that on. And we want to do something like this. Hey, there we go. I already missed the spot. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. So yeah, that's our little diabolical plan for today. Is we're going to attempt to swath and bale our own stuff, and then we might do a couple other fields around. And then there's another side thing. I was looking for. Actually, I started. Let me go back a little bit. I started looking for a truck to haul fuel, and I think I found it. I do think I found something along that lines. I don't know if I forgot to check to see if I have to unzip the file or not. It's slightly problematic. Let's just take a look at trucks and see if it's in here. It's no, not there. It is a truck, but I don't know if it's necessarily part of that. Well, maybe it's part of the trailers. You never know. Oh yeah. So this is part of the story apparently. As you guys are probably going, what the hell were you into? Okay, so while I was looking for a fuel truck, hang on, let me see if I can find it in here. Oh, that's my archive folder of a whole bunch of crap. Videos. Nope. It's around somewhere. Anyways, trailers and such and such and trailers and such and more such of trailers. I don't know where the hell it might actually be. Now that I look at it, oh, it's not animals. Miscellaneous? There's a Chevron one. Maybe it's in miscellaneous in here. Oh, that's where Dork Master 3000 is. No, not in animals. Anyways, I think I found a fuel truck. I don't know where the hell it would be in here, to be honest. But I digress. It's somewhere. And I found a bunch of old stuff. And I want to buy a small little section where I can just plant it for wheat or like cereal grains essentially because of things like um is it in the seeders? That's the big stuff that I want eventually. Planters, yeah, there's one for the planter there. Let's take a look here. I don't know if this is no. Well, yes, it kind of is. I think it's in small tractors too. No, it's not. They consider a medium tractor. Well, there's this thing. That's sort of old schoolish. I don't think it was a medium tractor. Certainly, it's not a large tractor. Well, I guess maybe for the day it was, but harvesters. Is it back? Harvesters. We have a little micro harvester. I'm really bringing back the old days there. So yeah, there's that. I don't. It's not in the slurries. No. I don't know where that disappeared to. Well, there's my trucks and stuff. Side by sides. Forky lifts. I have no idea where it disappeared to. It's not miscellaneous. I have stuff in miscellaneous. It's not there. I will have to go searching for it, I think, at a later date. Oh, yeah, it's probably in, no, it wouldn't be, it'd be in documents, it would be in, my games. Yes, there it is, Farming Sim, mods, Lab Gas, Another World. Is it in Another World? Nope. Close. Dev. What, this one? Nope. Dev Production Brewery. Oh yes, there's the Ricky's, the oil pump, old implement, No Man's Land, money, meat processing, Dodge, crude oil, is it in the Atarkin? Nope. Probably last date modified. Let's do it like that old implement. I know I downloaded it. Is it in my download still? Vastuken. Vastuken. Okay. No, I do not see in Vastuken. AXR. That's the Ropa. Crude Oil Trailer Marathon. No. Where the bloody. Okay, I know I put it in here. I just don't. I don't honestly see it. Well, actually, let's hang on here. Still in the game and whatnot, but let's just go to here and let's just save game. We'll quickly do it like this and quit. So I'll show you guys the mods. I've been adding a bunch of mods to this. I don't actually see it in here either. Crude oil storage. I added a bunch of new things with this. I've also got a carpentry mill, compost. We'll dive into that a little bit. Ice house, oil well, mammoth mill, the old pack. That's what we just put in. And yes, I do have a money tool, but that's only for if I'm making my own mod map. I'm not seeing it in here. Maybe I didn't frickin' download it correctly. It kind of sucks, but wash plant, stone processing, stone pit, refinery, waterworks, So yeah, these are basically just, I do have a hemp production too. It's really weird and doesn't really necessarily work. Animal input, Aggie pack, my Borco brewery, trucks. There's a lot of neat stuff in here. The map that we're on the Thole. We also have chemical lab processing and stuff. That's really freaking bent and twisted too. Oops. Yeah, let's start. So apparently it didn't get put into the folder, and I have no idea where it is, so I'll have to try to find it again, because it had an Esso truck on it that I really liked. It's just a tandem, but I really liked it. It was sort of that esque sort of feel to it, if you know what I mean. Alright, back to this. We will start this up again. So this time we'll find the friggin' swather, because we're finishing swathing that. We did one round around here. This is a good patch here too. This is probably the tractor I'd sell anyways and get a grain cart. Oh, that's where I'd start anyways there. Where did I park the swather? There it is again. Oh yeah, I went right over top of this pile of crap. And actually, truthfully, there's a pretty good patch here too, that right up to this guy's point I could swath this too, because there's at least there is at least a good healthy $20,000 sitting here, and it does grow back over time. Cut that. Alright, not sure what I want to do with that yet, but I'm going to just swath straight across here. Actually, not too bad swaths. They're fairly healthy looking. It shouldn't pick up that other swath. I should be fairly safe on that. And again, this doesn't take long for it to do the swathing here. We can actually move pretty quick. A little old case. Good size header though. Yeah, I remember when I first got it, I was trying to figure out what the hell this swather, and I was like, we use them. I should know them. We use them all the time. It's the one John Deere is basically started up using too. It's basically the same thing except green. It took me for like the entire stream of that night to figure out that it was the MacDon. That's the one I grew up playing with. And it was pretty good. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. If you get a fairly heavy crop, you're gonna bung it up pretty good, but I liked it. It was good. Yeah, these definitely are fairly healthy. Glad I did 2 runs outside. I did my outside cut first. I usually like to do 3, but in this case I don't require doing 3. I'll just go in between. That works. I may try and cut a little bit of that outside one. This is actually going pretty quick. Baling might take a bit of time. We know it's going to take a little bit of time to do the pickup. But we made way more on 5 bales than we ever thought possible. That's good enough. There isn't too much here. Well, might be a quick row. I don't know if there's that much more there than anything else. I gotta admit though, this is one heck of a way to mow your lawn. Alright, what can we do on this side here? I don't know what's all mine here. I'm assuming probably straight across to my bins. Like any little bit we can get, this might work out to being a bale here. Doesn't sound like much, but when you're averaging, figuring out that they're like $1,200 a bale, does it make sense to do it? Yeah, it does. Yes it does. Yeah, we just got a little tiny piece in the middle here, just enough to make me go stir crazy going, how am I gonna pick that little piece up? There we go, we got that done. Like, this swather is amazing. It does not take any time at all to do a couple of good rounds with it. There isn't that much space on this little piece here. So yeah, that's my diabolical little plan. I figured there's at least an easy $20,000–$30,000 worth of bales to be done here. 1, it mows my lawn. 2, it's easy, quick cash. And it actually does, once it's swathed, it looks better. Oh, we got a piece over there too, between the other road. Right. I actually think I did that piece already. Now, those are actually fairly healthy swaths. Wish I thought of this before. I know, contracts and doing that the other way actually pays better, but it's a quick, easy pile of cash. I don't know if I'm going to do my 2 rounds with this one. I might just actually go up and down, because that is nice to work with. It really is. And turn. That might be 2 bales on each run. I figured for sure I'd have at least 24 to maybe 32 bales total. So, hopefully, got the surprise of a lifetime before. It was like, oh no, there should be at least $600, maybe $900 here of bales, and I hauled in 6. It was like $6,000. I'm like, what just happened there? course, I want to do this right away and get this baled because in November we'll probably be harvesting something else. So I don't want to be wasting time swathing my own grassland here when it could potentially be feasible and whatnot to be combining somebody else's field. I think that field of mine's getting close too. But like I said too, I want to sort of play around with the old stuff, that one mod with the old. So I want to potentially, it's going to save. Oh, it didn't. So maybe potentially like 50, 55 or 73 or something like that, something close that I can probably swath this real quick, disc it up, and then do the old time mod with working with really old stuff. Remember years and years and years ago, and I couldn't find any mods that matched it, but there used to be years ago when because I grew up in a farming community, I remember there was something called Heritage Days around us, and what we used to do is we used to go out there as a school, and there was the old steam engine, thrashing machine, and the old implements, and you sort of got the taste of the way it used to be done. Hard work, and you did actually, as kids, have to help out. So, depending on the age, if you're fairly young, like from like grade 1 to I think it was like grade 4, you didn't really help out much. All you did was help out with straw piles and stack them into the stoop, and that was it. Once you got up to like grade 5 to grade 7, where you could actually start helping out and doing stuff, that was a little bit better. Or as you get older too, then you were handed pitchforks and you were able to help out a lot more. And everyone goes, oh, well, dangers and everything else. It taught responsibility, and it also taught safety, and a bunch of other things. It was actually a lot of fun. I guarantee you couldn't get away with that nowadays, because there's way too many snowflakes out there going, my kid could get hurt. He could end up in the thrashing machine. Okay, why is he anywhere near it? We always knew right away that big spinny belt means danger. Thing that goes shuka shuka shuka, don't go near. Pitch things into the shuka 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 to get grain, that you can do. But I tell you, that was a lot of fun back in the day. It's things like that growing up in a small farming community that I miss. Apparently Discord is activated and behind again. As it went. Thought I turned that off, but apparently not. Yeah, I got that whole piece right over there too. That's at least 1 to 2 bales. There's also a couple other things with small farming communities. When there was a big raging fire anywhere around, it was like every man and his dog just left school. It was like, alright, everyone, go out fight fire. Okie dokie. Didn't matter what age you were, it was just sort of bred into you. You see smoke, everyone goes. Nowadays it's like, well, health and safety dictates that kids can't be around fire. Leave it to the firefighters that are clearly too incompetent to figure out how fire works. Can't do this, can't do that. Just nowadays, there's so much freaking red tape and bullshit. You can't do anything. Alright, well, I'll do this line. But yeah, no, there's a lot of bullshit and red tape. Kids can't do this, it's too dangerous. Okay, if little Timmy gets wrapped up in a belt, clearly little Timmy didn't have enough common sense to know spinning thing means bad news. Oh, yes, but kids don't know any better. True, they don't. I give you that one. I really do. But at the same time, I really don't. You're dumb enough to go, I'll just let, don't teach him anything. Like, we had this conversation the other night with gun safety, too. It's like, how old were you when you first learned gun safety? And it's like, well, I don't remember, but I do remember the basics, right? And it's knowing that basics when you first grew up with it, knowing how dangerous it was, you didn't touch it unless you knew what you were doing. And, if you learn gun safety, it's like, that is a dangerous weapon. I'm not going to touch that. But if you don't teach the basics, of course, no one's going to know about it. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, that's when accidents happen. And the same thing goes for farming. If you're not brought up on it and you're not taught correctly, then of course, how are you going to know that, oh, that's bad, don't do that? Or, well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, well, I didn't learn my lesson, I'll just keep doing it. People are morons. That's what I've learned over the years. Yeah. If you don't teach the basic safeties of anything, you're not going to actually be able to, be safe. And yes, I have done some bailing over the years, and I will honestly say, if the bailer jams, way better just turn the bailer off and then work with it. Because in the back of my mind, I remember Bob, one guy, or local around where I am, he lost his arm due to a bailer because he reached inside of it, his coat got caught, and it ripped his arm off because he didn't turn it off. So, yeah, if you're ever working on a bailer, turn the thing off. I know it's a pain in the ass, but just do it. You'll thank me later. Yeah, do you know where your arm is? Yeah, it's in that bale right there. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there has been farm accidents, but a lot of it has to be directly related to just common sense. And a lot of times, a lot of people throw common sense out the window because it's like, it's a job. It needs to get done. Fucking just do it. Famous last words. Well, there's 2 bales so far. I'll do this loop and then I'll turn back around and grab that stuff. And no, I'm not going to be able to collect every little ounce of grass that's here. But if I get most of it, I'll be happy. I said if I get most of it, I would be happy. There we go. There was one really bad farm accident, thinking about it. We were all in school when we got the news. Young guy, just a young little pauper, was in the big tractor helping his dad move bales. Oddly enough, similar to this. And, did a really good job and everything like that. He didn't see his sister run out of the truck and in front of him Yeah, I don't fault him. He drove right over, didn't see her at all. But at the same time, it's heartbreaking. It really is. So yeah, even as farm kids, accidents can happen, and it's that split second that things happen too. And it happens with adults too. Like, I know we were out combining one year, and one of the guys turned the corner a little bit fast with combine and hit the edge of the bead and the rim on a rock. And if it wasn't for the fact that he was one of the older guys that knew what he was doing, could have turned quite dangerous, because he was just on the edge of a hill, hit a rock, rolled the bead, popped the tire right off the rim, bent the rim. But if he didn't catch it in time, he could have just flipped that freaking combine over on himself. And then the work began, as we're trying to figure out how to get the stupid tire back on the bent rim. Which, actually, the funny thing is, we actually was able to bend it back. And we, despite bending it back, we were able to, with a bottle jack, bend it back. Puts new meaning to sketchy shit. But we did it. And then we took and used the entire 25-pound bottle of propane, filled the tire up, and ignited it. Boy, it seeded that bead with ease. But you want to talk about sketchy and things that those people shouldn't try. We at the same time, there was about 3 of us doing it. Each one of us had a fire extinguisher there. we were actually being cautious, despite doing the sketchy thing. Alright, well, I've already lost track talking about accidents and things and doing sketchy stuff that I forgot how many bales we've done. I can see 2 right here. 3. That's 3 bales. And yes, I am going to back up and grab the rest of that. That's unacceptable. Leaving 1 or 2 chunks, that's fine. Leaving a pile, not so good. Okay, so yes, we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go, missing it all again. I hate backing up bales. You're like a small trailer. You hit a pebble and they're off they go. Alright. So that was 3. That's 4, 5. Yeah, 5 bales. So this is 6. Just in this little piece, we've done well. Got the corner too hard again. That's the one problem with round balers. There we go. Missing a little bit again, but little bits are fine. That's not so good. There we go. This won't take long before I'm full again. Pretty healthy swaths right here. Okay, there's 6. 7. 7, sorry. 7. 7 bales. That's really not bad. That one's going to be chirping at me in a second. There we go. Finish off this little mini swath. Oh, goody. It's going to yell at me all the way around until I start this next one. And yes, it really does beep at you. Alright. It's going way better than I was expecting. It. There is hope for my 24 bales at least. Got a quick collection right there. There's 9. We've got potentially a lot more here. Oh, that's too big a pile. We got to clean that up. There we go. Yeah, we got 9 bales. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was only expecting 5. Well, there's 10. At least have 11 here. Maybe even 12. We're getting at least a bale of frickin' run here. Yep, 11. We might have 12. We might actually do have 12. And who knows what I'm going to get off that little piece there. Might have 13 bales down there. Would that be something? Alright, I'm on this line. And this is pretty thick right here too. Because it's going to start chirping any second now. I did pick it up. Alright. So there's 12. Get on that line. Hey, I'm pretty happy with the amount that we're actually getting off here. This is going way better than I was expecting it to, which is good. Like I said, I'm really hoping for that 20,000 extra mark. It doesn't sound like much, but $20,000 extra of essentially free, other than a little bit of gas and time, because that's not necessarily free now, is it? I have to mow my yard anyway, so might as well swath it and bale it. It's chemical free. I didn't spray this. So it's good animal feed. Never actually looked on the inside there. Can you actually see it building up? Yeah, you kind of do. Feel that roller's going up more. Well, that's this little piece. We got the other side of the road to do too. I'll maybe do this outside partial round here. Which will be instant bale. So again, we're really hoping for about 20,000. I think it's doable. Well, it didn't take long to grab another one. Can't remember. I think I can hold 24 bales of trailers, so if we get at least the trailer, I'm happy. If we can get more than a trailer, I'm really happy. I'll be happy. And no, this isn't the only thing I'm doing today. I was contemplating doing another hay job anyways. Like there's a $47,000 one. I'm not seeing any other farming ones necessarily, but 47. So field 16, where are you? Up here somewhere. Field 16 is there. 32, 16, 21, 22. Hypothetical. 77 is 49,000, so we could do that too. I forgot to close the door. Jeez, why am I not getting any bales done? I wonder. Quickly make a new field. Plow it under after we collect the bales, of course. Okay, that one was 49,000. Hypothetical here. That's 120.71. Yeah, that's a bit pricier. $135 is 83,000. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. It also depends on how much I make off this. I know it's sort of counterintuitive. It's like, okay, well, I'm doing this for the bigger picture of getting extra cash so I can buy a tractor and a grain cart. Meanwhile, I'm going, maybe I should buy land instead. Yeah, well, that sort of defeats the purpose of what I'm going for, isn't it? Doesn't it? Is it? Doesn't it? Close the door. There you go. I guess biggest thing before we get ahead of ourselves is just wait and see. Wait and see what we get. Okay, I'm going to cut off here and go over to this one. There is at least a bale here. I know I came over and I had about 70% when I got over there, but I think there's at least a bale here total. If not more. Probably 70-80% by the time we're getting down here. 91. Kind of a bit more than I was expecting, to be honest. I was thinking one bale. One. Crap. I'm fighting with a lid here. Put the lid on it, man. Okay, we brought essentially one bale over here, but we got one bale out of this. And we almost got another one out of it, too. I know, there's only 62% right here. But then you get this little nook here. It's not very big, but it's probably going to push me around 80%. Close. And we have to do the mad dash to find out how much we've actually made. I know this is a huge map too. I don't know if I necessarily want to haul all my equipment that far, though, for 16. I'd almost rather do a bunch of these little ones right around here. Probably make just as much. Yep, starting to yell at me before I even get there. I have no idea how many bales are on this field again. I know there was one because I just dropped it, but there'll probably be two by the time we get there. $80, $90. That part where I said probably pretty close. So we know there's at least 2, 3. Start counting on the way back. That would be 4, 5, 6. Might be a 7th one down there. 6 that I can see. This would be 7. Nope, not seen on this little piece anymore. So that's just 7 on this piece. of course, we got on the other side 8, 9. We count them. So 8, 9. So the next one will be 10. Really not taking that long to really build it up. Alright, that's the hook on the end. Oh, there is one down here, so that's 11. So this next one will be 12. Okay, we can't complain about how many bales we have. Yep, 12. We might have 20 by the time we're actually done. Well, that might be 13 actually. I have lost track. Guess we're gonna find out real quick. Yep, all in all, pretty happy. So again, the goal for doing my little haying job here at the home is to get about 20,000 extra. Not sure if I can do it, but we're going to try. I think the bales are there. I have more bales than I was expecting. Way more bales than I was expecting. Apparently this grass was lucrative here. Patch growing more than the rest of it. I accidentally mowed that patch before. I probably did, didn't I? Da, da, da. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Close the door. It really doesn't take long to make a bale. I'm already 30%. By the time I get to that next bale there, I'll be just in front of it and I should have another one. It would just be in front of it. Okay, it was a bit more just in front of it. That's still fine though. Probably have another one by the time I make it to the end. $50, $60, $70. There's 80, 90. Well, at least it's consistent. And somehow I still managed to get another 10% at the end. Okay, these rows aren't much, but there might still be one bale left in here, maybe two. If I'm lucky, there might be 2. 25, 30. Maybe might have one more. Those low 2 aren't that much, but this one's a fair distance. I did get an extra one there. Why am I hearing something else? It's outside too. I know the guys have been spraying around us recently too. Got woken up at about 6:30 this morning, and then at 7:30 again. Planes going overhead because they're spraying, and the fields are wet, so the crop dusters are warranted. I actually really like the crop dusting idea, anyways. For the simple fact of you're not putting compaction on the ground, right? You're not driving equipment in, carving ruts, and creating more compaction than in the field that you don't need anyways. Because naturally you go in the same rut every time. And it starts to create a negative effect. Almost got another one. Well, no. Somewhere here's a pickup truck, not that one. Ah, here we go. My secret weapon. Shall we really see how many we have? Well, I know that's 3. How many do we have on this end of the field? Those ones aren't perfectly symmetrical, they're actually off by a touch. Well, there's 7 already. And up top it goes. Another one on. Another one on. Well, there's 12. So this is a 24 stacker. And lift. Well, not quite 20 bales over here, but not bad. That's 75%. 70 pi. 70 pi. 20 of them. 20. I almost said percent. That's not correct. You guys go around a slope with that thing lifting up. So I only need 3 more and I'm full. Which is that 24 that I originally said. And I kind of figured if it was between 24 and 32, we'd be doing good. So we're full. How many more do I have? We got 1 there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 more. So 32. I got actually 32 bales total. That really is not bad. More than I was really thinking. I was thinking I was going to do really good if I had 24 of them. This one always sounds like it's really ramping up. Like, where? It's like there's always another gear. It's the perfect Hollywood vehicle. And there's no way it can do 180, by the way. Or 200. Oh, she's getting squirrely. It is the perfect high-speed bale hauler, though. And a turn. So what do we figure? I know what 6 gave me. Well, let's unload here. There's more money there than I was expecting it to be. 26,000. I figured I was doing really well if it was 20,000. We're not done yet. We still have another 8 bales to bring up. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that 26,000 extra. And we have 8 more to go. So that might be another 10 or 11,000. So that would make it up to about $37,000 for that. Oh, things have happened. Things have happened. Okay, your truck is never supposed to look like that. But I've righted my wrong. Apparently hitting that bump at 200 is not ideal. Okay. Well, there's 3. Five. Yep, I counted right. There's 8. I just swath this guy's hay so I don't have to worry about it. He's got less hay on his than mine. Now, yes, I could keep them and use them for another hay field. But I'm curious to know how much extra I got, so we're at 26,000 right now and change. It's fine coming off like that. Hitting that bump when you're at speed going the other direction, not good. Yeah, no, definitely happy. 20,000 was my goal. Got 26 so far. Whoops. Came real close to hitting that sucker. Okay, this might be tricky now. Back this up. Oh, I'm sure it's easier. You know. Oh, it was only another 8. So, 34,000. So, in theory, I should be able to see it here. Yes. Nope, this. There we go. Sold bales. So far we've sold 72,000 in bales. That's not bad. We're in the positive here. We made 146,000 instead of losing it. Despite what the top looks like, 151,000 isn't bad. I do believe the problem with that though is we have 225,000 in debt too. So yes, I could put myself in more debt and buy a bigger tractor and grain cart. But we might only do that if the other comes through better. Yeah, we're not seeing too much else there. Oh, don't hit that, don't hit that, don't hit that too fast. Oh crap, that was still bad enough. I didn't flip this time, I just nailed the post at 90. Well, I think I'm going to drop the cart here. And I have not actually gone and see what the production is like today. We kind of immediately went off and quickly got the hay crop off, and I'm glad I did. I really am glad. Yeah, right, I forgot that it was sitting there. There we go. So for now, while I'm driving around, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to time scale. Let's boost that to 3 times. For now, anyways. I also do actually want to plant some trees and fix the yard up a little bit on the home front, even if it's just temporary. Okay, I know there's a road here somewhere. There it is. Well, let's take a look to see how the Dam Fangly is going there. How are we doing with the wool? The bale is down to 5,900 liters, so it's that one's getting lighter. How much wool do you guys got? It's only a 554 kilogram. I don't know. I don't think it's that much. I am curious to know what, because that's wool, right? Um, what is that one actually worth? Wool. 24. I don't think it's worth that much. Blumengart exports. Let's do it like that. Let's get rid of them. I have no idea what wool's actually worth. That's been sitting there for 3 or 4 freaking episodes and hasn't really amounted to much, so we haven't made that much in honey. Actually, we haven't made that much in chicken eggs either. We haven't going a million miles a minute, but actually, let's take a look at the full production screen. Crude oil is dropped right now. It's sitting at 1800. Fromage, we're at 421. Lettuce, we're actually only at 105. And tomatoes are 211. Let's take a look at our animals now. Production is coming up, puberty, and these ones are coming up. That's 110 of the bloody things. Eggs, they got lots of food. These guys are full on food, but only 742. It looked like that chicken was going to escape. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit more. Let's give her 60. I am still curious to know how much a frickin' wool is worth. And if it's adding up by having 60 step. It's adding up a little bit more. Oh yeah. That's sorghum, I think. We did get rid of 2 pallets of honey, which was not worth it in the slightest. I'm just going to drop this here. I'm going to put the bucket on and try to clean up some of this sorghum. It's just sitting here. That looks like it's such a small, dorky bucket for what the size of this tractor is. That's 1,000 liters. I should be able to dump it in for the El Chicos. And it's the last of the month too, so that should help them out a bit. Oh, there's 2 on that pallet now. Hey, I see something. Hey. Look at this. There's another one on top. I only thought there was ever going to be 2. So is there any contracts other than baling? No. How's our fields doing at this speed? Growth. Mine's medium green. Next time it should be dark green. Not seeing a whole lot. 14 is ready to come up. I've never seen it. Oh, let's see what November 1st brings us. As it changes and immediately there's a first though. Oh. I could see it. I really could. Okay, I know that's coming up, but I'm just curious to know how much feed it got. Oh, chickens are almost full. 4,000 for vehicle cost, 187 loan, 373 property. It is officially on November 1st. Did we get any other new contracts? Of course not. Well, on the schnitzel. Well, I can actually still. Oh, that's too heavy now. Well, I guess did say 276 kilograms. That would be way too heavy. Well, there's 968 eggs in there. FYI, did the crops... Oh, wow, there's tons here. Are you sure there's... Oh. Okay. I am going to knock it down, though. Let's go back to 3. Let's go back and take a look. So we've got... That's ready. 28's ready. 27's ready. 8's ready. 23, 7, 14, 31. There's my other trailer, by the way. 109 and 88 is coming due. 47 is actually, mine is looking pretty good. Let's grab the truck. I was going to take that wall, but... Well, I'm thinking not now. Okay, it's not 37 that's coming off. We're getting ready. Whoa, I hit the ditch on that one. My corner sneaks up on a person. I bet the grass is half grown again, too. I didn't even look to see if the potatoes grew. I just assumed. Did they say this is the one that's ready? Soybean, no, that's not ready. In no form or fashion is that one ready. Oh, it's 88. Well, let's just take a little drive around. I'm not seeing anything that looks like harvesting yet. Okay, these are potatoes. They're coming good. Oops. Sometimes this is really what you do in real life too, is you just drive around. People go, wonder what he's doing. Hey, taking a look at things. I can see 88 from here. That's definitely ready. Oh. Oh my. That corn? That's corn. That is corn. I do not have a header for corn. Oh, FYI, this is my potatoes. They're coming nice. I might actually be able to get rid of those 2 contracts soon. Then I'll have endless piles of money for a while. Hey look, it's like we just been here. I guess that shed is kinda on that edge. Oops. I misjudged that. So there's a cornfield. Whether or not they want us to combine it. As much as I hate potatoes. So what is our wheat field looking like? I guess that's the next ultimate question now, isn't it? Because we do have lots of fields that are ready to go. Now that begs the ultimate question, do we spend the extra time and money and buy a tractor that can handle a grain cart, buy the grain cart, doesn't appear to be any grass growing. I think grass is growing though. Yes, I did kill the weeds in here, most of them. I don't know. Wheat field looks like it's kind of, sort of, almost. Sure we don't have anything? You gotta keep checking, but no. Let's take a look at 28 and 27 while we're here. Oh, this is stuff I cut before, so it's just starting to grow back. That looks like sugar beet. That'll be the next pain in the ass thing. So what do we got here? Oh man. That's sugar beet. That's sugar beet. I mean, that's going to be a huge, huge field to take off. It might be great. 43. Well, these are sunflowers. Okay. 43 is corn. That's sunflowers. 24 must be also crop types. Is also sugar beet. 8 is soy. Soy? It's like soy. I mean, soybean is not bad for combine. I'd have to buy a header for a combine. I mean, we could do it. There's nothing saying we can't. And that's corn growing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's sugar beet. I'll go back to real time once I start combining or harvesting any of these. We got anything yet? No. Yep, that's soybean. It's a nice field. Tony looks like potatoes again. Is 20 ready to come off though? Nope. 23 actually looks like soybean as well. It is. And it's ready to come off. So both these are soy. And cotton. We just really need to get another big contract. So I guess that really does settle in and begs the question, what do we do? Do we spend the extra bit and buy a grain cart? Like, I really do like my old grain truck, and we can use it and stuff, but oh, that's not too deep, believe me. As I'm driving over the guy's sunflower field. Because that's the biggest thing is, like, the biggest thing that's holding me back right now to doing really quick and easy jobs is to have a good grain cart with a tractor that can handle said thing. Boing. I nearly did it without running into it. That is a field of weeds. That's all that is. That's a field of weeds. That's also mostly weeds. It's got a lot of weeds in it. You get to mine. They ate a slickin' frickin' weed in there. So, like, I really don't want to get rid of this. Is my baby. It kind of getting damaged, but it's kind of my baby. So I don't really want to get rid of him. I do kind of want to get rid of this. Oh, I also want to get rid of one here. into construction. Let's no, other way. I want to get rid of this. I'll sell it. Reason being is I got a baler now. I can just get rid of it. So that's gone. The hay picker upper thing, I think I can get rid of as well. So let's, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right the first time. And if we're getting a bigger tractor, I can use the bigger tractor to bale. That's fine. I'm not real worried about that. This might be a 400 point turn. Actually, I did pretty good on that one. What the hell? Right, next trick of the trade is, can I get this stupid baler backed in here? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh crap. Right. Okay. Well, we can sell that other thing. We'll return it. Okay, that begs the question. Leased items. Ah, crap. There's no value on it. But at least if I get rid of the stupid lease on it, it's not costing me anything either. I really do want. What the hell? It's got to load. I'll just get rid of the load unless I unload it somewhere here and just back the frickin' baler into it. That I could do. Turn on loading. Control I. You want to talk about heavy windrow? That might make a bale, maybe two. And we gotta figure out if we return the lease and we sell the tractor, what are we gonna buy in return? I guess we can set this on cruise control and we can sort of figure this out as we go. So we need a large tractor. This, I think, is out of our range. That's a 351. Only does 40 kilometers an hour. That only does 40. That also does 40. I was kind of almost thinking. That's the little baby. It's an 8R series. It's kind of what I was thinking, because I get it at 458, and then if I got this one, which is a bigger one, is 400 horsepower. So we could do that. And naturally, we're starting off with a new month, 19,000 up, but not for long. Not for long, kiddos. Still no contracts. Make me a contract. I would love a bigger combine too, because I don't think that combine can really do a bigger header. It just doesn't have the weight. And it's kind of the reason why I didn't fix this tractor up or put fuel in it or anything, is because, like, okay, I know it's this one that I'm going to get rid of, so. It's been a good tractor. Okay, first of all, let's return that. We don't need it. This one, I get 146,000 out of it. Okay, it's done. Wowzers. Just, wow. Tractors. kind of do want to do this one. 351. I don't necessarily know if I need the twin wheels, just wheel weights. US 3-point or front weights? Probably 3-point. So that's 351 by itself, but it's a bit of a beast. And when you look at it, that one is 458. That one's 420. I mean, that's better. But for the extra 20,000, do I really say no? Okay, so money. How much can I borrow? Let's borrow 450. Let's see where we sit. Oops, I borrowed 470. Okay. Okay, he says. Okay. 7R doesn't have enough. Alright, let's do it like this. European. Buy. Okay, we have 206, so we can actually buy that other auger grain cart. I don't get this one. 46 to 70. This one's just 77. It's just better. I actually saw one of these, not today, yesterday? Wide tires cost more than the crawler. Let's just go with the crawler track. Let's go with the green. Alright. Alright. We're pretty much broke. How much did that change our... Oh, we're down 300,000. Right. Okay, but... Like, I mean, this is a pretty good sized tractor. That does 53 instead of 40. Okay, so we're good to go. Oops. I just powered her into a ditch. I might have to put the extra wheels on. We'll see. That's a beautiful cart. This tractor looks so small in comparison to this monster frickin' cart. But it's not like I'm really going that fast. Anyway, I'm not hauling it to the mill or anything. I'm just putting the Super Bee on the side of the road, same as the other truck now. So hey, we actually did something that we set out to do. And unlike the other stuff, we have less leased stuff. This is actually ours. So if we want to sell it later on, we can. So one downside about leased equipment is it just keeps costing you, and it's not really yours. So you're limited in what you can do. So let's see, is there any contract yet? No. I don't want to do bailing. I bought this stuff. I want to use it. So I guess let's just do 30 for now. It would be nice if I just reached in and went, oh, harvest. Right, we'll do that. If we do have to do a corn one, I will lease the header for that. No question. Oh, you bastard. I could put your entire van in the cart. I do actually kind of like this tractor. Like, it's zippy. It might be a good field guy. So if we actually look at leased items, the mower, which is the swather, is leased. Potato equipment is leased. The bale loader is leased. The truck is. But when we actually look at the stuff that I own, yeah, there's a pretty pile. This stupid thing. You know what? Sell it. I don't need it. Hey, look at that. We got rid of something else and have cash for it. That brings our where is it? Our totals down there 272 because we've spent a pile on new vehicles. And of course, production cost, that's up there. How much of the water cost yet? Be nice to have harvest income. Yeah, there's a pile that's ready. That's almost looking the same shade of green as that. For crying out loud. Oh, pile. Look at this. There's a lot more piles stuffed ready down there. Anything yet? No. Alright. I hate to do it. 240. There's one that's 240? Holy crap. Anything? No. It's probably depressing, really. I've sped it up so bloody much. How about now? Oh. Alright, well, where the hell's I parked my truck? There it is. Oh, it's not the tailgate open? Really? What now? Nope. Now let's go see what about the rapid things. Now you stop for me. That's really what's going to happen there. How about now? Still no. How about now? Still no. I want a contract, damn it. But nothing like a 3/4 ton just ending up in a guy's yard. Now? Oh, come on, give me a freaking contract, you bastards. There is a floating pail here. I'm gonna hit this floating pail. There we go. No more problems with floaters. How about now? Now it's raining. Well, that pallet's almost full. Hey, well, we gained more eggs. That's a positive. No. Freaking field's gonna come off before I ever get a chance to do anything with them. Like 105 looks like it came off. Wow, the rain just came and went. Holy crap, they're just coming and charging at me. Oh, there's 11:05 now. Honey's almost full. Keep zooming over here. Oh, we got 569 kilograms now. It's supposed to rain again soon. There's great demand for potatoes and sugar beet. That does not help me any. Anything coming off? I'd be pissed if things coming off without my assistance. 571. This bale's getting smaller. Oh, pallet's full. Stuff now. Yeah, for crying out loud. Great demand with pub with beer. Okay, over what? You did not explain it. Or am I going too fast and it's not giving me anything? Okay, this speed is something else. This is mind-altering. Great demand with public beer again. What? We don't know. Oh, we're still not golden yet. Oh, it's raining now. Haha! There'll be a pallet there in seconds. So is this supposed to be 400 jars? Well, that rain didn't last long, did it? You know what, screw it, I'll just park this. If the camera would work with me. Yeah, screw it, I'll just park it like that. Okay, no. It's not giving me anything. It's being mean. Alright. I don't want to miss anything. There's 360? The hell's 360? Holy crap, that's mind altering. Okay, let's just put that back to real time. Maybe it might give me something to harvest soon. I don't know. Next day. Hasn't changed anything. Okay, well, at least we've got... That's 579. So if it's 1,000 liters, does that mean that it's full, or... Like, how big does it get? Holy crap, look at the frickin' honey. Okay, honey is a top producer, apparently. Hey, my pallet's almost full. Now, is it double stack it? Because that would be awesome. Okay, these bales are 9,000 liters. They are 9,000. And this one is 52. Plane going overhead again. I had to take my headphones off. Go, something's flying. Oh, I should also check the... So I had that thing running full tilt. There's 1,978 liters, so we could do a quick truck job there. There's 1,200. Yeah. Well, guess I could have spawned another one. They're per 500. Apparently. Ooh, I got one of them too. Alright. We might have to grab the truck at some point. Actually, I know what to do. I know what to do. Wait a minute. No, I don't. I think Pub with Beer buys that stuff, doesn't it? There it is. We're looking for what again? Lettuce, Pub with Beer. That's the best one. 1426 and strawberries. Alright, so we can leave the truck actually here for now. I just need the tractor and the forks. We could actually haul some oil and get more diesel fuel made. That's something we can work on. But let's actually... We spawn... what was that, lettuce? 2 things of lettuce and 1 of tomatoes. Or was that strawberries? Maybe it's strawberries. Anyways, we'll haul those in and see how much extra cash we get. Probably not much, but any little bit helps. So let's just take a gander here. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, that was lettuce that we spawned, I think. Or strawberries. Oh, it was strawberries. Like, I mean, any amount. Any amount extra. Because I'm going to have to start knocking that loan down. It's going to start costing me a small fortune. So, in theory, if I make about $2,000 off this, I might just keep it. But if it's like $5,000, then I might knock it down one, right? Knock it down a peg. It's really tough to say because we don't know what. Looking at it, I don't know what the value actually is. So this one is tomatoes. Technically, I can't actually pick it up the other way too because I can move my forks in. Yeah, this is 100% tomatoes. So this is probably going to give me about $500. No, I don't see it being that much. 500 is about right. Oh, 700. We got $700 from that. Oh, by the way, this is tight. There's literally no room for error here. Okay, these are strawberries. Literally just gonna pick up the pallet and drop it off at a pub with beer and then grab the next one and throw it on there and see. I expect this one to be a bit more. Get off the fork. This one might be about 900. Nope. Way less. Oops. Oh, 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 oh. Let go of ground. Ground is not your friend. Despite what you think. So even though that we were able to get rid of some of these, we weren't really able to get rid of some of these. We basically made off of produce. I guess you could consider this harvest. Getting all my tractor back now too. That is 373. Say 400. That's about 800. So 760. No, 740. Yeah, we averaged about 740 off that one. And the other one was about 700. So we made 1,400. That's pretty sad harvest. Yeah, 1,489. Sold products. It's not really harvest, it's sold products. $1,400 to sell products is kinda... There's so much more we could have done. Have we done anything with contracts yet? No. There's things to take off. Give me the contract, you bastards. I do actually want to take the wool. I know the wool's not full, but I got the truck there, and I'm curious to know how much the wool is actually. And it's Blumengard Exports to get rid of it. It won't take me long to get up there and drop it off. It's just a matter of getting up there and dropping it off. So we can pick that up. Stupid potato seeder. Like 1,200 in eggs. That's, those eggs might actually end up being worth something. Something to somebody. Alright, this is not the way to pick this up, but we're doing it anyways. Oh, it's 99%, so yeah, 1,000 would have been a full pallet. So it was basically full. Alright, let's go see what our wool's worth. And I'm assuming that I did get that correct. I'm always looking. Wool. Woolly. Whole pallets, crates, sawdust, nails, and crude oil. That's part of that new one that I picked up. Okay, the wall is staring at me right in my face, isn't it? Yep, there it is. So 2,400 at Blumengard. So is this going to be like 2,300 then? That's really tough to say. I want to say yes. There. Oops. I'm driving into things, aren't I? I parked between them. I was just looking on the field. There's stuff going on around me. Not these fields. Real life fields. So yeah, we'll make a quick trip up to Blumengard and see. Oh, look at that power slide. That was awesome. Like, yes, we could make a spinnery and things like that. Is it worth it right now? No. Essentially, sheep are one of the cheapest things to actually own. Just because you can give them a little bit of grass and they give you wool. What more do you want? What I want, wait for it, is a monster contract. That's what I want. That's what I really, really want. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my Dodge, but it's useless. This thing isn't. This is a workhorse. Okay, Blumengard Exports. Which one's Blumengard? Is it this guy? I think it's that guy. What are you? Blumengard Exports. There we go. Right here. $2,400. I mean, off of our 300 or 400,000 that we spent, we're now at 274, and we sold wool now at 2,400. And we're actually starting to sell things. So that's not terrible. That's dreadful, 466,000, but And we made some cash. Not much, but some. I'm going to rocket to the moon, aren't I? I was doing fine right up to that point. Shifting sideways. So is our greenhouses really making that much? No. It's going to take a long time to break our initial investment. The sheep are actually already getting closer. I wouldn't say they're there yet. The building cost and the sheep cost. But if we can make 2,400 every once in a while, that's better. And again, it's a means to get rid of grass. And I got a stockpile of it, so we're fine for a while. I always end up in this guy's yard. I should just buy his house, just so when I do go sideways, I end up in his yard. Look, I went sideways, ended up in mine. The honey actually does alright. Like, I wouldn't say you make terribly good money with it, because you don't, but it's better than nothing. Could get rid of my eggs. There's one for eggs too. Sold products, sold milk, sold wool, bales. So that bales this time wood. Pallets. Biogas plant income, contract income, miscellaneous. I mean, we could. What is the value of eggs right now? Market stall 5,800 per thousand, so that's our biggest ticket item. The chickens are, well, we knew that. The chickens are the biggest item. We got 110 of them that are yeah, we have 110 that are becoming more. Oh, well, we have 110 of them that just became chickens. So now we have a lot more chickens here. I don't remember having 240, 350, 360 chickens here. We've significantly gained chickens. These ones are 25 and they're producing eggs left, right, and center. These ones are 0 months old and producing nothing. These ones are 2 months old and they're 33%. These ones are the best ones. But these ones are also reproducing, apparently. We might have to think about a meat packing plant pretty soon. Pretty sure we only had 240 chickens before. I'm gonna have to double check that later. But I think we just created a whole pile more chickens. This chicken coop, I think, is 500. Unfortunately, the trailer's pretty small, but we can get a bigger trailer. Don't break the eggs. Don't break the eggs. Don't break all the freaking eggs. 1242. This pallet is the most we've ever had. Alright, let's just go sell a pile of eggs and see. Let's go see what the eggs are worth. Because apparently we also have another 120 chickens. They're worth only $9 a piece, but that's so $900. $9 at 100. Mind you, I don't know. We don't actually have a meat packing plant yet, so there's no price on chicken. 5 million bits, but a lot more than $9. Going with public beer. Don't roll the truck with the eggs in the box. There you go. Okay, chickadee stand. Or egg stand, I guess it is. Oops. Well, there's 117 each time I do it. 234 plus. $7,000. Oh, for crying out loud. $7,000 for frickin' eggs. What's the number one thing that makes money? Chickens. Chickens are the way. Chickens produce a lot. So that was over $7,000. And apparently, I have a pile more that are worth $2 because they're just were born. There's no 1,240. I just sold that. Contract? No. Swine. Yeah. That's insane. Let's take a look. Well, we've now sold $8,800 worth of products. About $10,000. Which means I'm gonna quickly do this. Repay 5. Hey, we're down to 465. Alright, before the night's over, the last thing I want to do, abandon my truck here, is this. No, that is not the one I wanted to disconnect. Yeah, that's the one. Because what I want to do is go up, grab the trailer, grab the oil, because I think we're about 2,000 liters of oil again. I can actually guarantee you have to look it up. Yeah, we almost have 2,000 liters, so we can get almost 2,000 liters of diesel again. That in itself is worth it. And then at some point I'm going to have to buy a fuel tank. And unfortunately, for right now, that's the what I own. Never mind. Miscellaneous. That I'm going to spend 30,000 to haul fuel. That's only 3,750 liters. I knew it with the truck though. That's fast speed. I guess for right now we could just use that. We still don't have any contracts. You swines. When I say that because look at all the stuff I could take off. Give me something to work on. By the way, what'd they plant for 110? Corn. Took corn off there. Why? Oops. I just drove past the plant. Kind of hard to get to the plant. Kind of have to sneak across between the two fields. Ignore the guy that has his potatoes here, because this is tight. This is oh so tight. And yes, this is my refinery. Looks like I could almost come out here and swath this now. Wow, I can only back up at 10 kilometers an hour. The oil won't take long to load. technically I could have just had a selling point and used the oil for quick cash, because oil pays a lot. Case in point, we can actually look that up too. Crude oil. Both 321 a barrel. Roughly 321 a barrel. Yippee. And no, it's not 320 a liter, or 1,000 liters. I don't think. Just need to fill the tool. Open the hatches. And you can't put anything else in this trailer. This is specifically just for crude oil. Just crude, man. It's just crude. Very crude oil. Oil. Very crude oil. I should actually build a road into here too. Well, that's the other thing. I was going to plant trees. Nab it. $19.99. There is another crude oil one with the other one, but at some point too, because this new mod is fantastic, by the way, too. Before I take off here, production. So this makes, if you put hydrogen and oxygen in, you pump out water. Okay, now this one, if you put diesel fuel in and rocks and water, you get out basically aggregate gold and limestone. Stone processing, you put diesel fuel in. This is why I want diesel fuel in this whole mix. You get, and put stone in it and water, you also get salts and aggregate and more other stuff. The stone pit, you just put diesel fuel and water in, and you get stones. Refinery, you can do, believe it or not, silage, corn, oil, and canola, and you get diesel fuel, oxygen, hydrogen, and salt out of it, which is kind of neat. Oil, you need to put in coal and coal ash and pipes, and you get petroleum. Mammoth Mill, you put in basically like wood chips, coal, salt, or whatever the hell that is, and you get out like pipes and steel, nitrates, and a bunch of other stuff. It's really neat. Ice house, you put diesel and whatever that is, and water, and you get ice. Composter, which I actually kind of want, because you put straw, grass, hydrogen, oxygen, whatever, and you get compost and water out of it. And carpentry mill, of course, you just basically put in nails, wood, and coal, and you get furniture, chips, pallets, and other stuff. It's actually kind of neat. But the biggest thing is stone pit. Put the stone pit in, and okay, I can start driving. With it, and this is the other stuff I was talking about. So there's the sawdust. Oh, sacks. Sacks are it. Oxygen, hydrogen, ice cube boxes, drill pipe resin, steel, ore, plastic, clean fill, washed rock, gold. So yeah, you can get gold, which means obviously you also have a selling point reduction in selling points. Or maybe you don't. Maybe there's a selling point for it yet. Actually, there isn't a selling point for gold yet. It might be another one of the mods I have to download yet for actual selling points for it. I did the Saskatchewan rolling stop there. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this oil and that'll be it for me tonight. We did make progress. We actually set out what we were going to. We did get the hay swathed, we got it baled, we got it sold, made way more off of it than I was expecting. We did go sell our old tractor, got rid of the cart, and we got the we managed to get the new tractor, grain cart, which we bought. That's why I have the debt. And we sold some eggs, which made the most money. We sold some fruit, didn't make that much. And we sold some wool, also didn't make terribly much, but we made some. So, say what you will, we did actually manage to do some stuff tonight. Actually, more than we normally do. We were more competent tonight than we normally are. Okay, I think that's drop off. Well, no, this would be the drop off. Yeah. Instantly, it's in the refinery, just poof. If I had more money, I would have a truck specifically for this. Okay, that was just the truck, and it didn't cost me anything to fill, so that's awesome. And it's kind of the point. Alright. I doubt we have another contract yet. No. No, why would we have that? So it's active again. It's actively producing more diesel fuel. And 500 barrels of oil turns into 400 barrels of diesel. So with 2,000, that would be 1,600. That's not bad. I can fill a lot of vehicles to 1,600 liters of fuel. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're new here and watching this at a later date, hit that subscribe button, the likes, share, and of course the alert bell so that you know when I go live and when new videos come live. That's always important too. Anyways, thank you for watching.